Welcome to a new episode of Thailand Lifestyle. Today I walk with you through Lumpini Park, but I will tell you about my personal experiences with Bangkok hospitals. There's a lot I'm sure you want to know.
Please subscribe.
I'm starting at Chulalongkorn Hospital because lately I'm doing my checkups there. And so far I only have good experiences here. But I will tell you of one experience which will really surprise you. Part of the Chulalongkorn Hospital is the Thai Red Cross AIDS Research Center. I include this because I'm walking by here and because I'm also a local guide on Google Maps. And the picture of the Thai Red Cross AIDS Research Center is one of the most clicked. I think I have more than 1 million views there. Country Road in Soi Cowboy has about 3 million views, but after people have been in Soi Cowboy, they probably worry about their health. Anyway, at the Thai Red Cross AIDS Research Center, you can have an HIV test within an hour at the cost of about 600 baht, and it's anonymous. The numbers I give are only approximate and a few years old. Lumpini Park is one of the biggest parks in Bangkok, and it is right across Chulalongkorn Hospital. I will walk through this park and give you some impressions and continue a special pathway to Benjakitti Park on Ratchada-Pisek Road. Living more than 20 years in Bangkok, I also had some medical issues. Like a sore throat, some fever, some normal illness, some flu. But of course, I also needed sometimes a medical checkup just to see that everything is fine. One of my favorite hospitals had been Chameleon Hospital on Thong Loa, but I have also been in Piavet Hospital and in Bungramrat Hospital. And not so long ago, a good friend of mine had a severe accident and he was in Bangkok Hospital. But you get a lot of mixed stories from your friends and their experiences. And in the end, it all comes down to money. Those private hospitals are quite expensive. A complete checkup, including a blood test, sets you back about 10,000 baht or $300. The story I want to tell you started in May last year. At that time I had a back pain which was unbearable. Unfortunately, at the same time I got tooth pain. And I went to one of those private hospitals, I will not tell which one, to check on my tooth. When you go to a dentist, they will always check your blood pressure. Being in a hospital and being in pain, my blood pressure was very high. The doctor gave me a pill to lower the blood pressure and recommended that I should go to a doctor for inner medicine. They checked my tooth, told me I should take it out, and wanted to do a dental cleaning. I asked how much is the dental cleaning, and they said 4,000 baht. I preferred to have my tooth cleaned in another clinic. They charged 800 baht. Once I had professional dental cleaning, my tooth pain vanished. Early this year, I woke up one morning and half my face was paralyzed. I couldn't move the right eyelid, so I couldn't open and close this eye, and the whole right side felt similar it feels when you have an injection before some dental operation. All numb. I panicked because I thought this could be a stroke. After all, I knew I have higher blood pressure. Hey, look at this guy. Where do you want to go? That's a bigger one. Good that they fear people. Oh, there in the water you got a friend. These water monitors are unbelievable. We have a family of those living in a klong near our house, and the water is so dirty that you think nothing can live in there. but they do. So let me continue with my story. Just a reminder, if you have questions about anything I tell you here, just ask your questions in the comments below. Oh, here's another one. He's even bigger than the other two. Sorry for the interruption, huh? The biggest water monitor I have seen so far here in Bangkok was about 3 meters long. When I first saw it, I thought it's a crocodile, but thanks God it was not. So I went to the Chulalongkorn emergency room about 5 o'clock in the morning. The people there were very friendly and I was taken care of and in the emergency room within minutes. Altogether I got 3 different checkups by 3 different doctors or doctors in training. And I was in the emergency room for about 4 hours. And then came the diagnosis. No stroke. They said it is some viral infection, a form of herpes, and they gave me medicine also for the high blood pressure and referred me to the doctor of inner medicine in Chulalongkorn Hospital, where I got an appointment about 2 weeks later. And now you should guess how much I paid for the 4 hours in the emergency room. How much do you think I paid, including the blood test and the medicine? I will tell you a little bit later. Chulalongkorn Hospital is a university hospital. Therefore, all the doctors are quite young. As far as I understood, they can study there for free if they commit to work there for about 2 years for a little salary. I think this was the reason why 3 doctors looked at me. And later they checked with their boss and they came up with a diagnosis. All this made me feel comfortable. The only bad news of the day was that my condition would go away only very slowly. It took up more than 1 month. The saddest part of the story is that I also lost part of my taste, and this never came back. I mean, I still taste things, but just not as well as before. A couple of years ago, I was in a bar with a live band, and at the table next to me, there was a group of young people, and one of the ladies in this group, she got drunk. She got aggressive at one point. She threw a bottle onto the table. It smashed and cracked, and a piece of glass hit my ear. It didn't really hurt, but it was bleeding like crazy. The owner of the bar was very helpful. She sent me to an international hospital right away. Until I was in the emergency room, my ear was not bleeding much anymore. As the doctor was quite busy in the international hospital, I had to wait for about half an hour until they had time for me. They just put something like a glue on my ear and everything was fine. The treatment didn't take 5 minutes. But the hospital bill was 5,000 baht. Fortunately, the bar paid for me. And now let's come back to the emergency room. I went to the cashier and I got an invoice of 1,300 baht. Since this day, I'm a loyal customer to Chulalongkorn University Hospital. I'm not finished with my story yet, but I have to ask you this first. And now I think it's time that you click at least like, and if you want to hear more stories like this, click subscribe. As you can see, we left the park already, and now we go onto this footbridge and follow this elevated path to Benjakitti Park. Believe it or not, but this is the first time I used hyperlapse. A cool way to cover a bigger distance fast. I'm learning every day. Keep in mind I just started YouTube in October this year, inspired by Chris Parker. You know, I like doing YouTube videos. It's fun and it's also part of my lifestyle to make like a documentation what I'm doing. And my friends overseas, they just have to click on my channel and they know what I'm doing and they can join a little bit into my life. The only thing I really don't like is this asking for subscribers. But you will see every YouTuber ask you for this. So I think I have to go with this habit. Sorry about this. Now I will continue my story. As I said, I became a regular customer to Chulalongkorn Hospital, and I go there about every 3 months for a checkup. For this they do a full blood, stool and urine test. And of course I see the doctor and I get my medicine for 3 months again. And the bill including the medicine never exceeds 1,500 baht. I heard that the government plans to make the hospital for foreigners more expensive, but so far it is quite reasonable. I hope it will stay this way. Offer competitive medicine makes Thailand more attractive for retired people like me. Therefore, I hope they will do more and not less. And here we reach Benjakitti Park. Straight ahead you see the gate, and the gate is closed, so I have to circumnavigate. Benjakitti Park is under heavy construction. They are making the lake deeper. I will show you more about this rather beautiful park once the work is finished. From here it's very easy to reach BTS Asok Station or Sukhumvit MRT station. And here we end our trip. I hope you enjoyed it. Please like and subscribe and leave your comment below. Thank you for watching this video and I hope to see you in the next one.